At Filip Hrgovic's blatant provocation, Luis Ortiz fell silent again. Some people think that King Kong is too arrogant and does not want to accept challenges from fighters with lower achievements than him. Others claim Luis Ortiz is terrified of Filip, a rising young and powerful prospect. According to the latest information we have, Luis is suffering from a serious hand injury from his bout with Charles Martin. The 42-year-old Cuban-American victor of the New Year's Day title eliminator match needs time to rest and could only have a rematch scheduled for June or July of 2022. However, in a post-match interview, Ortiz said he had found the opponent for when he returns. Who is Ortiz preying on, and why does he want to match up with this fighter so badly? Let's find out. Luis Ortiz mentions the challenge in the near future with Andy Ruiz after his victory against Martin with an air of confidence. But before we go into details, who is Andy Ruiz? Andres Ponce Ruiz, aka the Destroyer, is an American professional boxer born on September 11, 1989. He was bred to fight by his father at an early age.
Swallow your pride.
He made his name as an amateur with a record of 105 wins and 5 losses. After accumulating a standout amateur record, the Destroyer turned pro at 19 to pursue his dream of becoming boxing's first Mexican heavyweight champion.
Andy Destroyer Ruiz Jr.
After entering the professional competition, he emerged onto the scene with 36 matches, of which he won 34 and with 22 wins by knockout. He also has 2 Mexican National Junior Olympics gold medals and a title at the Ringside World Championships. Ruiz also represented Mexico in 2 of the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. In 2019, he would fulfill his dream, becoming the first male boxer of Mexican heritage to win a World Heavyweight Championship, overcoming Anthony Joshua to win the WBA Super, IBF, WBO, and IBO titles in 2019. As of January 10th of 2022, he is ranked 3rd by the WBC and WBO, and 6th by the Ring magazine. But perhaps some of you aren't clued in to why it's gotta be Andy Ruiz. Previously, Ortiz had challenged Ruiz to an IBF heavyweight match on New Year's. However, Ruiz declined. The chance to fight against Ortiz was instead passed over to Charles Martin. After a stunning knockout victory over Martin, Ortiz continued to challenge Ruiz. So, why would King Kong wish to fight the Destroyer instead of another opponent? Every heavyweight is on the line. I want to fight Andy Ruiz, said Luis Ortiz to ES News when asked who he wanted to face next after his win over Martin on New Year's night. Luis needs one more victory to be able to enter the championship matches. Admittedly, Ortiz has an obsession with winning against the Destroyer Ruiz because he made King Kong furious by refusing to challenge him earlier. This drove King Kong a little mad. In the interview with Boxing Scene, Ortiz said, "I would love nothing more than to face Andy and prove that I am the best Latino heavyweight in the boxing world." He wants to prove to the boxing world that Andy is a cowardly Destroyer because he won't dare compete with King Kong, even though they are both heavyweight division fighters and are notorious in the boxing world. Anyone can see that Ortiz is aiming for big fights. According to professional reviews, for Ortiz, a win over the Destroyer will be a bit more fiscally rewarding than a win over Hrgovic's bout. And the fight between the two could provide a huge opportunity for Luis Ortiz to get higher title shots among the top 15 boxers in the world. But it seems Andy Ruiz is hesitant about accepting Luis Ortiz's offer. Ruiz is desperate for a chance to have a fight with Anthony Joshua to avenge his previous loss, rather than a match with Luis King Kong Ortiz. According to boxing analysts, Ruiz wants to win the title by challenging the defending champion directly. Until the outcome of Anthony Joshua's rematch with IBF, WBA, WBO heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk is known, the Destroyer, Ruiz, will train and wait for a chance to face the winner. Ruiz reportedly asked Joshua's manager, Eddie Hearn, for a chance to fight the champ. Some boxing fans believe Andy will not accept a fight with Ortiz because this fight does not bring Andy as much profit and clout. But for Ortiz, he gets more than that. Ruiz's unclear answer sparked another mad rampage from Luis King Kong. Can we be satisfied with a classic match between King Kong and the Destroyer, two boxers with big weights in the world of boxing in the future? Things will become even more dramatic when Luis recovers and returns to challenge the Destroyer once again. Let's watch the story unfold. We'll keep you up to date ringside as long as you remember to ding the bell so you'll always receive notifications on when we upload new content, especially anything relating to this dramatic story.